Hey guys, 2024 and 2025 will be your last opportunity to make some crazy money with cryptocurrencies because there is no general acceptance and control yet. That's why I often talk about altcoins on my channel, which I believe have incredible potential. So today I decided to make a video about GALA because it has surged quite well and is now waiting for a boost from Bitcoin. So today you are going to find out if it makes sense to buy the asset at the current price, what its potential is, and what the project team is doing to make it grow. GALA is a rather controversial asset that has only grown 43% over the past year, which in my opinion is very little. However, I still managed to make quite good profits with this token. You can simply check out my videos. Since their release, I personally managed to get plus 100% on my position. And if you focus on the spike in this period, you could even see 200% profit. I have received a small amount of hate in the comments below these videos because many people do not believe in the project and are quite aggressive in their perception of positive feedback. And I was amused to see those comments then, and even more so now. After all, the people commenting don't believe in the potential, and this is what my GALA wallet looks like. As you can see, GALA is currently in a small drawdown, but even this does not prevent me from being in the profit by almost $3,300. At the moment it was even possible to fix $7,000, but I see much more potential, but let's talk about that later. And now I suggest we move on to interesting news and estimations of the future potential. But first let me remind my regular viewers, and tell the new ones, what kind of project it is. GALA Games is a game studio that has created one of the largest cryptocurrency playgrounds in the world. Literally everyone will be able to find a game they like. I have repeatedly said that GameFi is a story that will definitely reach the peaks of 2024-25, especially after the release of GTA 6, so I expect this platform to grow even stronger in the future. But the studio decided not to stop with just games and made two more interesting projects. And this is exciting, because the directions in which they decided to develop are quite unusual. GALA Music is a unique initiative within the GALA ecosystem, where users can enjoy a variety of music from different artists, including exclusive songs and albums. Not stopping at music, GALA has also developed GALA Films, a platform for watching different genres of movies and TV series, where you can also find exclusive content. In general, it's a pretty cool initiative, but I'm not sure it's really in demand. The audience is also divided into several camps. Some people say it's cool and important, while others don't see any real potential in it. Actually, it's not that simple because these platforms have their own fan base and their own purpose. These things add to the price, but are such platforms really needed in crypto? At the moment, I have my doubts about the need to use resources like GALA Music or GALA Movies, because the market is already saturated with popular services like Netflix and Spotify. However, I may be wrong. Similar to the situation with blockchain games, which initially caused a lot of skepticism, but later gained millions of fans, these new initiatives may eventually prove to be significant. Perhaps the movie platform needs to enter into various exclusive partnerships with studios that produce movies and TV series specifically about cryptocurrencies. For example, a movie about Sam Bankman-Fried. Maybe that way we can attract as many users to the platform as possible. So maybe these resources just need more time to prove their value. What do you think? Share in the comments if you would use such resources. And in the meantime, I'm moving on to the latest updates on the project.
3, 2, 1, fire!
In my last video about the project, I talked about GALA's plans to launch their own Layer 1 blockchain. Here is what the team writes about their blockchain, comparing it to large popular projects. These are the most ambitious statements, and I believe they are made more for marketing purposes to attract as many people as possible to the blockchain with unlimited transactions per second. Last month, about 15 million transactions were made on the blockchain, which is not a lot, but it's just the beginning. Therefore, this number will definitely grow over time. But what is this blockchain meant for? After all, there are already fast Solana and Polygon. In fact, GALA Games has made a pretty smart move. Now all the games that will be released on their platform will be built on their blockchain, so all the transactions will also be done through the fees paid through GALA, which creates more demand for the token. In addition, they have created their own DEX where 11 tokens can be minted. Now, some gaming projects will not need to integrate exchanges on third-party platforms because there is a product from GALA itself. In addition to the blockchain-related news, there are also interesting partnerships. For example, GALA chain has entered into a partnership with DWF Labs, which is something like a modern Alameda in a good way. The fund is very fond of making pumps. Just think of the growth of Cyber or Conflux. Of course, I don't expect GALA to have such crazy growth just from this partnership because the project is not very young, but I'm sure that DWF will help GALA to reach nice price points. GALA also recently held a hackathon of GALA, which was attended by major game studios, and AWS, Amazon Web Service, became the main partner. Both in-person and online visitors were able to participate in the 24-hour hackathon with a $1 million prize pool. During the event, projects used GALA's GalaChain SDK to deploy the first-level blockchain that powers games like Spider Tanks, Legacy, and Eternal Paradox. I believe that this partnership with Amazon can also give us a pretty good boost for the project in the future. And this is not the only high-profile partnership, as GALA Games recently announced the release of their own series in partnership with Yahoo Finance. The premiere will take place on April 14th, and you can still sign up to watch it. Let's see how this can affect the price of the project. But for now, I suggest moving on to my prediction. I will start with the least realistic option, bearish prediction. At the moment, the token is trading around 6 cents, while its peak was 83 cents. The least we can expect is that the price will stabilize at the previous high without any further growth. This scenario seems quite modest, considering the resilience of GALA Games in the face of market fluctuations and its constant development during this time. Getting straight to the point, I think that GALA's price could reach $1.3, maybe $1.5, which seems quite realistic. GALA Games has a strong ecosystem with NFTs, games, and an active community, which contributes to the price increase, and even its own blockchain, which is already starting to develop quite actively. When I think about the Sandbox project, which has lost almost 92% of its value since its peak, I would like to draw an analogy with GALA. Given the success of the Sandbox as one of the top games in the crypto world in 2022 with its events and raffles, I believe that GALA has every chance to replicate this success and reach price points of $1.52 by the end of the bull market. However, GALA Games has learned from the past and is carefully selecting partners and new games, promising many events and partnerships that can significantly increase the value of the token. Although it is unlikely that anyone will take such a big risk and hold the token for that long, I think we will still see very nice price points for this project. I see a continuation of the bullish trend for the next 2 years. During this time, the platform will obviously keep developing. I expect that GALA Games will be able to take a leading position in the GameFi market, and the native token will have a huge reach. GALA Games, music, and films. However, I would like to make it clear that everything I said in this video is just my opinion, which I do not impose on anyone. It is up to you to decide if you want to invest in a particular project. So you should always do your own research and study the projects you want to invest in. And that's all for now. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the growth of coins. Thanks for watching. Your Coin Post.